Southwest Conference. Alive and well once again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game.
Red and white.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will take the field first. Just about the time the Aggies said howdy, they said goodbye to the Razorbacks, winning in a blowout the last time these two met.
It was a beatdown, and Wu Ping had nothing to say. And here's the thing. Since A&M has joined the SEC, it's been a very one-sided rivalry. A&M has had a ton of success. Arkansas has not. They got to prove it on this stage today.
A&M's been gigging them, no question about it, on offense, on defense, and on special teams. So Arkansas has got to be able to find momentum early in the game. They've got to start fast in this one to have a chance.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes down the right side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Wu Ping going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited. And you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense has the ball for the first time. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Got a man. It's Gage. Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gage. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. The 50, the 40, at the 30, the 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Green. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. 1 period in the books. And
Where the fuck are my linebackers at? Where the fuck is Rutgers at that? He dislocated knee on a game I didn't fucking play.
Look at the stats.
14, Texas A&M, 7.
And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick. And right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on the first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Lets it fly on the move. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball, placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
The short hands. It's Green. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. These 2 old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Well, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right?
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got a man. It's Gage. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out, and maybe maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Finds his man. It's Soto. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Shoots his way for more. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Looking for the first down. Texas A&M lines up on 4th. Finds him out of the backfield. What a cut. Now he's loose. He's at the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man in the middle. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Working on left side now. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Razorbacks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to It's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Good, right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the second. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, two fan bases who wait all year for this game, and we could be headed to a fun finish in the Southwest Classic. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will.
Wide open spaces. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. Breaks the tackle. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Right back to the well. Inside the 30. He's loose. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Washington is in major trouble today. The folks out there in Seattle are heading for the exits with more determination than a Marshawn Lynch touchdown run. They're trailing by 21 to Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just feeds the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Aggies! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
He'll pull it on the read. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Turning it on! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Got it behind the line. It's Soto. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Right on the money. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Dead center perfect. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Hicks. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Give to the running back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time play.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense finally gets a stop there, but a big reason why they've got the lead right now is because of this dude toting the rock. And, David, it just seems like he's been getting better as the game's gone on.
Yeah, and the defense all night, no answers. I mean, he's shown you a little bit of everything, whether it's inside, whether it's outside, whether it's outrunning people or breaking tackles. This guy's been a game record.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but it's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by a field goal over Iowa. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, the ground game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Makes the catch. It's Carter. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Turns it loose. Intercepted deep in his own end. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. on first down. He's got him. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's taking the deep shot. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but up.
Going deep. Snags it on the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. And the try is no good. Guys, and the field goal wasn't good, but hey, 19. It's a pretty good lead. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies